Friends, I don't like it. Hello friends! We're gonna talk about this. Okay, so a couple of things that I want to note. One, this is super creative. Shout out to the person that came up with this. It's so interesting. I think, but after I've made this, I would have rather have made an actual balloon dog than this. I thought my biggest problem was I'm gonna want one in every color, and then I made it, and it's just like, this weirds me out a little bit. Like, I don't like that. I don't know. It's alright. It stands up on its own. As of right now, it's just decor. I think what I would like to do is go hide it in my younger sister's bedroom. And I think that would be fun. And she watches my videos, so she's gonna be on the lookout in her room for these for this dog. So it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, was Jen over here? And it doesn't matter anyway, because I'm gonna forget about this dog. I have a mason jar that belongs to my mom that's been here for maybe a month now. Maybe more. Whatever. The point is, she's gonna be on the lookout for this dog, and it's gonna be hiding. It's gonna just be in my apartment. Not that it matters, because I chose the brightest color green to make this, so as soon as I do put it in her room, she's gonna find it immediately. So, what to say about this pattern? The first thing is, this is one of those monotonous ones, like the hearts. However, I will say, I found this to be easier than the hearts, and I think that's due to me actually using my iPad to keep track. Yeah. This balloon dog agrees. I can't. So it was super monotonous, but it was definitely easier to make than the hearts because I was on that mission. We wanted to get it done. I used the iPad, which was genius. Usually I just like, you know, just take trackers or just something like, just some physical item that I'm like, cool. Next. And once I get down to 0, I know I'm on the last row, whereas this was just easy, like, oh, just gonna erase that, erase the next one. I don't know if I did it in this video or if I filmed it in the video. I can't remember. I edited this video last week. and then I wait a week to comment on it because I'm a genius. Instead of actually writing out the numbers, I just did like sprinkles or just like slashes, just different color slashes. And then when I got down a row, I erased a slash. Like I said, this is super easy. It is 24 stitches, like around, and then decrease for like the smaller sections. Well, when you got to the end, right? This was so, I don't say intense, but this was so much that this could have been my Groundhog's Day video because it was the same thing over and over again. And I knew as I was crocheting it that I could not make you, the viewers, watch me do that same stitch over and over and over again, making each little bobble. That's why you'll actually see me do this and then just edit, because I was like, I can't do that to them. I can't make them sit through like a half-hour video that could be under 10 minutes. So I did that with love. Yeah, I did most of this off of camera for love, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I was thinking, I'm like, I should just go out and get balloons and then just make actual balloon dogs. It would be so much easier, and also that would be fun. I think that would be so much fun to do that and then put all of the actual balloon dogs and then this guy in my younger sister's room. So one day she just comes home from work, tired, hungry, angry, and then can't even be in her safe space because it was bombed with dogs. Okay, so we are starting to like that now. that we're using these dogs for evil, clearly we like that a lot better. So one of my friends had called me, well, I'd called her because she hadn't called me, but whatever. She had asked me about tension when it comes to crocheting, and all I have to say about that is you just have to practice. I mean, there were times when I was crocheting when I first started, and like some rows were super loose, some were super tight, and you gotta figure it out. Like anything. And if it's something that's worth doing and it's worth your interest, you're gonna keep doing it until you figure it out. Or if you're hyper competitive, boop, like some people, you're gonna figure it out. But you know, I feel like this is a relatively cheap hobby. You can go get yarn from Walmart, or at least that's how I started, was the Red Heart yarn, which is what this is. Yeah, I mean, like, you can just buy so much string and then a crochet hook and then figure it out, which is fun. I don't know that I would recommend this to a beginner, because even though it's the same stitch, like I just said, like with the tensions, the different tensions, and with your skill set, and like, I always recommend doing granny squares or hexagons or like a complicated enough pattern that it's going to keep your interest engaged. And also, if you mess up, coasters, right? Like, it's fine. It's fine. You can just like sew them together if you can and make them pot holders. I think I've told this story enough where I'm like, I think it was hexagons or septagons or whatever, but some of them, it doesn't matter, were 5 sides, some of them had 6 sides. I was just like, I did this wrong. I did this wrong. I was gonna make a blanket and completely messed it up. And like I said, they're coasters. So in terms of this one being beginner based, it is only 1 stitch. And if you believe in yourself and you're gonna do it, then do it. It's fine. But I also think because it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was 10 bobbles. It was so monotonous and crazy that I don't know that as a beginner I would want to sit through this and have the patience to do this. One of the first things that I had ever crocheted, I think someone had stepped on it with like muddy shoes or boots or something, and it was just dirty forever. And then finally I was like, I'm gonna throw it in the washer and dryer, and it started unraveling. So I think that would be cute to do a making my first thing. And I also, like, there were things that I messed up on it. So I think that might be cute to do that. This has demotivated me from crocheting like fun things, which is, well, fun things. But like, you know, obviously Lucky's my girl. We love Lucky. The hearts are super cute, though, you know, I would say too small to actually use as pillows. I do think they're cute that they're hanging up like this. I like that they're boxing my head in. But this is silly. I know, I'm sorry. I know I'm silly too. It's just, we cancel each other out, our silliness. Oh, don't be sad, because like you're gonna go live with my sister eventually. Yeah, so I think the next couple crocheting videos will probably be more or less like useful things that I'm actually going to use on a daily basis or somewhat daily basis, or maybe like storage or something. Like I already have a couple of things in mind that I want to crochet for the next crocheting videos, but we'll see. I know, and like, you know, I do like crocheting for the holidays, as it started with Christmas with crocheting, and then we did Valentine's Day, and then we did Lunar New Year. I know, like, you know, like Easter's coming up, and you know, I love a bunny, I love a rabbit. I love a white rabbit. It's my Alice vibes. Alright friends, thank you so much for watching. Till next time, On to the next project. Do you remember when gyms used to have like a tanning bed in it? God, we need to bring that back. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 32. Everything will be alright when I'm drinking lemon juice. Alright, it's just water. It's water. I'm drinking water. Which is fun. Ellis vibes. I don't know, mature adult crocheting, whatever that means. This, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know about this. I don't know about this a little bit, and it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. The dogs be dogging.